Hello students, in this video we shall learn how we can find equivalent fractions of a given fraction. So we can do that in two ways. Either multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number, so that is by using multiplication, or divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. So that means we can find equivalent fractions by multiplication or by division, but we cannot find it by addition or subtraction. So let's see an example here. Say for example, I have 1/3. So 1/3, and I want to find out the equivalent fraction for this. So multiply both the numerator and denominator by 2, and I get 2/6. So this is an equivalent fraction of 1/3. I can take 1/3 and then multiply the numerator and denominator by 3. I get 3/9. So this is again an equivalent fraction. I can do 1/3 and multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. So 4/12. This is again equivalent fraction. So I can say that 1/3 is equal to 2/6 equals to 3/9 equals to 4/12. These are all equivalent fractions, and there are many more equivalent fractions, infinite number. Okay, so this is how do it by multiplication. Now how can we do it by division? Let's see. To find out equivalent fraction by division, let's take an example, say 30/45. Now let's say I divide this by 5 because both are divisible by 5. So 5 6 are 30 and 9 5s are 45. That means 6/9 is the equivalent fraction of 30/45. I can also take 30 divided by 3 and 45 divided by 3. Just make sure both numerator and denominator are divisible by the number that you are dividing by. So this is 10 and this is 15. So this is again an equivalent fraction. So I can say that 30/45 is equal or equivalent to 6/9 equal to 10/15. All these fractions represent the same fraction. Okay, now let's do another example here. Now the different types of questions that you can get based on equivalent fractions. The straightforward question that you would get is find two equivalent fractions of 3/4. So simply 3/4 is there, so I will use multiplication because division doesn't work here. It's there is no common factor that I can take out, so division will not work. I'll take multiplication. So 3/4 I multiply by 2 and I get 6/8. So this is one equivalent fraction. 3/4 multiplied by 3, both numerator and denominator, I get 9/12. This is my first equivalent fraction, second equivalent fraction. So I'm done because they have asked only two equivalent fractions. Okay, let's see what type of question we can get. Find the equivalent fractions of 2/3 with numerator 6. Now they have given us 2/3 and they want a numerator 6. That means numerator is 6 and they want this denominator. So we do not know the denominator. The question says 2/3 with numerator 6. So how can he get 6? We know that we can find out equivalent fractions by multiplication or division. Now see here, 2 if multiplied by 3 gives me 6. That means 3 multiplied by 3 would give me 9. Isn't it? Because we multiply the same number in the numerator and denominator. So 2 times 3 is 6. So 3 times 3 is 9. So 9 is the answer and that is the denominator. Let's see the next question. Find the equivalent fraction of 15/35. with denominator 7. Now in this case, the question denominator is given as 7, but the numerator is missing. So you can see here 35 and 7. So 35 reduced to 7. We can use division here. 35 divided by 5 gives me 7. So division is done in the denominator. So same thing should be done in the numerator also. 15 divided by 5 gives me 3. 5 3s are 15. 5 7s are 35. So 3 is my answer here. 3 is the numerator. Now we can also find out equivalent fraction as in by cross multiplication. Right? Now how does that work? Let's see. Find the equivalent fraction of 2 over 9 with denominator 63. So now previously what we did, 2 over 9, we write equal to, denominator is given as 63. So 63 and this we need to find out. So if I follow the previous method, 9 times 7 gives me 63. So here also 7 needs to be multiplied and I get 14. So 14 is the answer. This is following the previous method. But by cross multiplication, how we do it? We can do 2 over 9 equals to, numerator need to find out, denominator is 63. So what we have to do is, we have to multiply this here, the numerator of the first one and the denominator of the second one. And let's say this is n here. The numerator is n. And we need to multiply 9 and n. And now I can also write this as 9 times n equals to 2 times 2 times 63. Now from this step also it can be done in two ways. 9 times n, either you can take n equals to 2 times 63 divided by 9 and then 9 ones are 9, 9 sevens are 63. You get 14. You can get it this way. Or the other way you can get it is 9 times n equals to 2 times 63. This is one way of doing it. The second way you can get is split 63 as a factor of 9 and something. So 9 into n equals to 2 into 63 is 9 times 7, 63. Now we have a 9 on the left hand side and 9 on the right hand side, right? So that means n is equal to whatever is left. So n is equal to 2 times 7, which is 14. So just follow whatever is easy for you. In the first method, we do it a regular way where we take the 9 on the right hand side and solve it. And the second method, what we do is we split the term in such a way that we get one of the factors as this, say 9 here. And then whatever is remaining is our solution. I hope this is clear to you. In the next video, we shall learn how to find the simplest form of a fraction.